Good morning, everybody. It's your boy RL Knuckles, aka the Entertainment Fiend, here to give you episode 9 recap of the challenge War of the Worlds, and we're almost done, man. 8 teams are remaining. We got the mid-season trailer last week, and dang, man, this challenge goes by fast. But no, never mind. For some reason, I thought it was I thought it was gonna be the episodes might go a little bit faster. Now it's gonna be elimination single people, but now rethinking about it, it's probably gonna be like obviously boy girl elimination and whatnot. So yeah, but sorry I didn't sorry I couldn't get this video again sooner because once again it had me working on Wednesday night. Then I came in and watched it, tired, fell asleep. Then at work, then I watched X on the beach, and yeah. But might as well get this done sooner and then just put it back, upload it on Sunday or Sunday or Monday when the episode's like get ready to air. But yeah, this was another good episode. I really liked the challenge what they did, and the elimination was definitely interesting. But there were a lot of surprises that happened with me for this episode. So the beginning of the episode, I mean, yeah, you have we heard Paulie and Kara having sex and whatnot, and it was kind of funny. Kyle was like, I think they're just doing it just rubbing in my face. Like, Kyle was just not happy about it. Does he still have feelings for Kara? I mean, it's kind of weird that he does, because he's over here flirting with other girls, hooking up with other girls, when he still can't get Kara out of his head. I mean, what's funny about this episode is that I really tend to like Kyle even more. Like, I think it was Final Reckoning kind of made him seem like the bad guy, but when we get to know Kyle, he's actually really funny. He always makes things out of a joke out of every serious moment, which is always good. He's the comic relief now, so I tend to like. I'm gonna like him now. I'm gotten over to him with the whole car situation, but what was so surprising to me is that Dee and Ninja Natalie were talking, and so apparently Ninja Natalie and Paulie don't have a good relationship. I mean, yeah, they won a couple of times, but they haven't been winning lately. But Ninja was saying, me and him just don't have a good connection because he's always caught up with Car, which yeah, that makes sense. But she was saying if Paulie was single, he probably could have been have a better relationship with Ninja Natalie. But it just really surprised that these guys didn't have a good connection. Like, I thought they would maybe talk. Not granted, we don't have to see everything on TV just to assume that they have a good relationship or not. But like, I just thought that with them winning, they would even talk more and whatnot. Like, it really kind of hurt me. Like, and here's the thing, I wasn't surprised either. Like, I had a couple of friends that texted me after the episode. Even my manager at work watches this show. She was surprised too. Like, I think the whole world was surprised that Net Ninja and Paulie didn't really like. Not saying that they hate each other or anything like that, but like they didn't have a good solid connection with each other, because you always want to have a good connection with your partner. Because Wes and D, they have a good relationship. And like, granted, I don't know they detail each other everything, but D and Wes and D, they talk. I think they enjoy each other's company. And Natalie and D, they're already friends. They have each other's back. This what's funny is that I was confusing for one. I thought they were twins when I first saw them in the first season. And then I see them more. I'm like, okay, these girls do not look alike whatsoever. But I don't know, man. It just really, really surprised me that they weren't they weren't like as strong as we thought they were. So then we also have Wes, being a therapist and having Hunter and Georgia talk, which I think was a good idea because they didn't because last time we saw from Hunter and Georgia, they were on good terms. So they told Hunter apologized and whatnot. Now, I don't know if he really means it, but Wes was like, yo, you have to like just bite the bullet this once, apologize, get it over with. So as soon as they apologize, Georgia walks out, and they're all laughing about it. And I think Georgia kind of knows what's up. Georgia doesn't seem like a stupid person. I think she knows what's up. So, so yeah. And then we also have Cam and Ashley saying, yeah, we don't win. We're most likely going to get into elimination because right now, Devon and Bear are safe because they have the relic. And, Wes is going for UK Alliance. And if Wes were to win, they were to lose, there's no doubt he'll call out Ashley and Kim, so they have to win this challenge because they like can't like you say yeah Dave Von and Barry got the reg, but what's to say that West might not go for us? So today's challenge was called Road Warrior, and granted, it looks dangerous, but that challenge looked a lot of fun. So basically, both teammates stand on one van. I don't know, two different buses, trucks. I don't know. So they have to jump over and like hand in the middle of the buses and hand each other a ring. Each side does it one at a time, and it was a lot. That looked like a lot of fun. Like that challenge looked really great. Now obviously whoever gets all the rings or fastest time gets all the rings. First three teams win the tribunal. So for some odd reason, TJ said this goes in its randomly chosen order, and it was Ninja and Paulie. They always seem like they always go first in like almost every challenge most of the time. I don't know how it is, but they were doing a good job. And it was a total of 16 rings, but unfortunately they have 15. And, like I said, they look good the first round, but I mean they didn't get all the rings. West and D didn't look good in it. I didn't know if D couldn't reach West or just didn't have the strength to, but they didn't look good. They only got 7. Barry and Davon did an okay job. They did a good job. They just missed one ring. While West and D were going, you had Bear, screaming out, trying to distract them. We all knew that was going to happen anyway. Kyle and Maddie killed it. Like, at times I feel as though if you have like a lengthy body, you have a huge advantage. But no, they did a great job there. Car and Thea did a great job. Nani and Turbo did a decent job. I think they might have missed this one, but at the same time, you are under a time because if they go past a certain line, it's already can't move anymore. But yeah, I think Turbo is like a superhero. Like his karate moves, his martial art. I just feel so he would be a great kick-ass superhero. Like Turbo's like the man, yo. Like Turbo's the man. Ashley, did I talk about Ashley and Cam? I think I did, but I'll just repeat it again because I don't remember. I think they had 15. They didn't get enough. So yeah, that was a bit of a blow for them. Hunter and Georgia did a great job. I think I told everybody now because like I said, it's only 8 teams left, so it's a total of 16 people. So I mean, this is getting to the end once again. So after West and D went. It wasn't Bear and Devon. It was one or two, they're coming at Bear and whatnot. And Bear's, I can't stand Bear. I mean, the Bear is a big talker. And then here was leading up to this episode, there's stuff on Twitter with Devon saying that West is a scumbag. So Devon was all getting mad. Oh, you said knee to your face, and when I see you're a shitty ass person, whatever, I'm gonna come after you and whatever. And then West says, you're showing a great example for your daughter, sarcasm and whatnot. And there was like, oh, that's a low blow. And you're scumming like you really are. And I'm gonna say this, right? By all means, I'm not defending what Wes said. He was gonna keep kids out of it. But this is the challenge. People have said some grimy shit to get under people's skin. Like, that's not new. Now, it's what's he said one mess up thing. First of all, Dave, I like Davon. But you can't be saying that he's a shitty ass person when you want to try to call up some guys that attack Shane for calling you the B word. Like, you're going to call up guys just for that? Like, come on. Yeah, we're all not perfect. I still like West, though. Like, he said something mess up. That's fine. Everyone in the chat has said mess up things. Like, come on. Like, it is what it is. I don't know. It's dumb, but yeah, I just think, I don't think it was that bad. It was still bad, but it wasn't as bad as what I thought the media was she was trying to make it to be. Yeah, she didn't say anything bad with your daughter. She just said, you're setting a bad example. So, like, I don't think it was that bad as what people assumed it to be. Now, the winners of the challenge have been Kyle and Maddie, Cara and Theo, and Hunter and Georgia. Now, this tribunal is going to be really dicey because now I said the numbers are getting thin right now. So, obviously, Maddie and Kyle chose Paulie and Ninja because they picked them a bunch of times. So, like, that's That's the usual. Now, now, Hunter and Georgia picked Nani and Turbo because they don't want to make another new enemy. And Carl was like, "Yo, like this is you're sure voting the girl that you're seeing right now. That's weird." So Nani, Car and Theo. Well, I think Car is seen as a burn vote, but Theo was happy with having them choose what's his name because he's not going to choose say Cam or Ashley. Those were part of their alliance. So like this was a kind of an awkward situation because they didn't even know who they were going to vote for, and for the count for. But Hunter was saying, "Yo, we need to just tie it up because he doesn't want to piss off another new enemy, apparently." But you gotta protect the girl that you're seeing, and you gotta protect your friend. So it's like, what? Hunter's not playing the brightest game right now. It's kind of iffy and dicey. So I wasn't really a fan of what he was doing because I just think it's probably gonna hurt him in the end. So now as we get to like the tribunal, like the discussion, um, Les and I forget who was oh no, Kyle. They was asking Kyle, "Are you working with Les?" And then Kyle was like, "No," which I don't think they're granted. They haven't showed it, but I really don't know. And Kyle's, "Oh, you think you're gonna believe anything he says?" And then Kyle's like, yeah, I'm working with everyone." That was really funny. So in this tribunal, Theo had a lot to say in this one. So the first one was I forget which one was the first one. It was oh no, it was Wes and D were the first ones. So Wes, well, here's the thing. This is what I like about Wes. So, like he's like, "Yo, I'm confident in my abilities, but we go into elimination. Oh no, Theo asks, "Are you working with who are you working with?" And Wes said, "Yeah, my number one is Hunter. That's it. I don't have anyone else besides that. He has my back. I have his back. He has my back. I have his back." So then he's like, and then they asked him who he want to go. He's like, "I don't want to go against anybody because you never know what these eliminations are, and that's fine. I mean, yeah, because you can be confident in yourself, but like it might be an elimination where you can't do anything, right? Like you can't do what you're good at. Like it's always a dicey game. It's like yeah, so this is I believe I'm the best here, but you never want to thirst up to elimination. That's the dumbest thing ever. Like come on. So that was a pretty easy one. Then it was Paulie and Ninja. They all saw it again once again. He's like, so if Carl was your number one, whose alliance would you be in? Paulie said, "I'm pretty much a lone wolf. I don't have I'm not with anyone else besides Carl. Pretty much. I mean, I thought Ninja and I would have been his partner with alliance due to the fact that they're partners. But it is what it is with that. So then we have Turbo and Nani, and that was just simple. We're getting to the like end parts of the game, and Turbo's like this is a game. It's not personal. That's what I love about Turbo. He knows this game and there's nothing personal or whatnot. So like it's it's a game. So you know what I mean. Gotta take feelings. Got to get rid of our feelings and whatnot. So that was over. We had the Wes and D were talking to Paulie and Ninja because they were saying, Paul's like, "I have no problem choosing you guys because if I lose to you, I'm cool with that. If I beat you, Wes said, but your resume is well, Wes basically said to Paulie, if you beat me, your resume is lifted. So, but here's the thing though, Ninja and they got each other's back. They don't want to go up against each other, so they're trying. She's trying to persuade Paul, don't vote for him because we're trying to protect you. We don't have anything against you guys right now. And Ninja was like, "I don't know how it's gonna work because me and my partner do not talk." And I just hope that I don't know what I was gonna say now. It's just it just hurts me. I just really thought that Ninja and Paul just had a good understanding with one another. But Paul doesn't know what he's gonna do. He's like, caught in between everything. It's like my hands are full. Like, what do you want me to do? Because most likely they're probably all gonna vote for Paulie and Ninja. Most likely. So we get to the killing floor. So now this is where everything starts to fold. So Kyle and Maddie, they chose Ninja and Paulie, which is that's two already. Um, Hunter's going for original plan, and he was saying I think he said Weston D. Georgia said. Oh God, what did Georgia? I'm already forgetting what Georgia said. No. Theo picked Weston D. Kara picked then Kara picked West Indy as well. Hunter and Georgia, they picked Nani and Turbo. I think both of them did. I'm not sure, but anyway, the votes were tied because that was Hunter's original plan. So now they gotta they redo it now. Kyle and Maxwell's were still the same, and Carr was like it doesn't matter what I do, he's gonna tie it up anyway. So she's like I'm gonna choose Nani and Turbo. Um, Dio did West and D. And then as it was getting to Georgia, she's like, "Oh, I like everyone here. I don't want to send them in or whatever." But and the car's like, "Yo, worry about yourself," and as you should, because you don't want to go down to killing floor. So Georgia puts in, says Ninja and Paul and gets some 3 votes. So, it can't be done. So now, like Georgia's like, I see what you're doing, Hunter. You're trying to get me to do your dirty work for you and vote for them. But we all know what you're really trying to do. And he didn't execute very well. Wes is saying, yo, he did not execute this very well. I think he's trying to take a page from my book, but it was poorly executed. Because Kyle was just saying, yo, just vote for Paulie, just vote for Ninja, Paulie, protect your alliance, and that's it. I mean, we're getting to the end of the game right now, so it's pretty obvious. Like, make a new enemy. I mean, you kind of make one. I mean, like, you're in a tough situation. Like, you might as well just show your cards on the table. But hey, you know what? I'm gonna protect my guy, protect the guard I'm with. So Ninja Paul, like simple as that. So now, of course, they can pick anyone, the other two from the tribunal, and then also Ash Cam because they also were the losers. So they were discussing. She was gonna choose West Indies, but he talked to his partner because Ninja wasn't gonna do it, and so they picked Ash and Cam, and I thought it was a good idea because honestly West Indies thought they were gonna go in, so I thought that was a good move by them trying to get rid of the UK alliance. And Ash was saying, "Oh man, I can't compete in something I can't put my hands on." She sure you want to pick me, and whatever. So I got some stuff to say to Cassie later after this. Not like saying like fight him or anything like that. But so today's elimination was Wheel of Death. So one person is on a wheel spinning while their partner is blindfolded, and they have to complete this puzzle. So basically, the person on the wheel has got to give them directions, and that's pretty tough, man. Like just spinning around, telling them what to do, whatever. The person's blindfolded. So Paul was going to be on the wheel, giving Natalie the directions, whereas Cam, she's got directions. She's going to be on the wheel and tell Ashley what to do. And these guys are going at it. Cam was puking. I'm like, oh, poor girl. I'm like, ugh. She's puking. Ugh. So, yeah, so at first, first Ninja and Polly got done their puzzle, but it was incorrect. Then Ash and Ken got done their puzzle, but it was incorrect too. But Paul was doing a great job, directing Natalie. Eventually, they got the puzzle and they won, and they sent home Ash and Cam, and Ashley was just so. Oh, we got lucky. It was an elimination, and I gotta say this, Ashley, right? If you think that puzzle was hard in elimination, I would hate to see you do a puzzle in the final because we all know there's a puzzle in the final. You should know this by now. We all know the challenge isn't about physical stuff. Like it's not all about that. So if you if you have that mentality, I don't think you're ever gonna win a challenge. You're gonna have that mindset. Like, sorry, man, that's how it goes. And then as soon as you went, then Paulie was like taking all you out. I'm like, I love Paulie. I'm like, oh, Paulie, man, just chill right now, just chill. But then again, I mean, Barry's doing the same thing too. But Barry's being more open about it. Paulie wasn't really like that. I guess Paulie, him and Allie were just pissed. They were coming from Malaysia now. You guys are all targeted right now. So part of the UK alliance is crumbling now. So I was hoping the alliance will start crumbling right there. And I kind of knew that Ash and Cam were going home because like in the trailers mid-season they weren't being shown in the mid-season trailer as much. And we saw, because I mean the challenge of the trailers, they just spoil too much. They really do. That's why I feel as though they should just have one trailer and probably not don't do mid-season trailer because that does kind of spoil some things right there. It really does. So now after that elimination, TJ announces there's no more teams. No more teams. Individual. Now I'm pretty sure any individual challenge is gonna be just the girls. It's just gonna be the guys. And now we're gonna see new alliances will be old alliances will be crumbled. New alliances will be formed. I'm sure Ninja and Polly will be against her, which will hurt me. What's new will have each other's batting and play their own game now. And I'm pretty sure the flow so winner will be getting $750,000, which is a lot of money. I forget what the second place player gets, $250, I guess, and then the third player gets $50,000. Like, it's gonna be good because now Maddie can play her own game. I'm really excited to see what Maddie can do by herself. Kyle doesn't like it because now he has probably the most intimidating girls not by his side anymore. So new alliances will be formed now that there's gonna be single. But my own concern is, and then like this final reckoning was that when it comes until the final, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be one winner like boy and girl. So I don't know. I just think girls might have an advantage. I don't like how guys against girls. 'Cause we saw in Have Fun of Reckoning. There's a bunch of conspiracy theories where girls had an advantage. So, some people disagree that Ashley won. It should have been Hunter that won. So I don't know. I just don't like this boy against girls everything. I think it just kept guys, girls, girls. But I am happy it is individual because I do like individuals a lot better. But yeah, we're getting close to the end now. I think now 8 teams it was 8 teams were there. Now it's now it's down to 7 teams. So that's technically it's 14 people. But it's everyone against themselves now. So new alliances will be formed, and I'm excited to see what happens. So we know what I think about this episode before. I thought it was good. Now I said it's gonna be a new game now. New games are played. Who's have each other's back? Which new alliances will form? Which alliances will crumble? I mean, it's getting better, folks. Like I said, we're already this is episode 9. Next is gonna be 10. We'll probably have at least maybe like 10 episodes more to go. So you guys will know in the comment section below what you guys think about this episode, and let me know, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.